Hey, what's up? Kenny Burley here again with RealPrecision.com, and today I'm going to start going into more detail of the different sections that we discussed in the quick tour video. And so the first one I'm going to start talking about is the Home tab. You can see that it has 4 other sub-tabs underneath it, and the first one says Getting Started, which if you look in here, and if you remember from the quick tour video, basically the Home tab is just providing general information and resources to help you with your real estate investing business. So on the Getting Started tab, you can see that it just kind of gives you a quick description of the 4 main applications that we have in the Real Precision system, which is Finding Leads, Maximum Offer, Rehab Bids, and Expense Tracker. Right above that, you'll see that there's a quote here, and we have several quotes that come up randomly, and they're just mainly meant to give you inspiration and motivation to continue investing in real estate and, of course, reach your financial goals. So the next tab here is the Look Up Property tab. And this is basically just Google Maps, and I just basically wanted to include this for your convenience. Because you can basically accomplish the same thing here on Google Maps, but I just basically wanted to include it here to make it more convenient for you. So that way, if someone submits a lead to you through the Leads tab, you can just come here real quick and look up the property. If you're not real familiar with Google Maps, what you would do is you would just enter in the address to look up a property. And the real benefit of this is that if you take this little figure icon and drag it onto the map of the location of the address you just looked up, you can get a street view of the location and a street view of the property. So then that way you can make a quick decision on whether it's a property or a lead that you're interested in pursuing. And you can do all this real quick without having to waste time driving around to different locations looking up properties. So you can essentially use this to make deals without actually physically looking at the property. So very handy, and again, I'm just making this available for your convenience, and you can really accomplish the same thing by just going to Google Maps. So I just wanted to add this as just a convenience to you. So the next tab is Resources. Now, Resources will have a list of a couple different websites that have tools that you can use for free, and it's very useful. And also it has a list of courses that I've taken, and I felt it was very beneficial to me. And so, if you want to continue your education and we're looking for new courses to take, I just wanted to list a few here as a recommendation on what you can take. I do have a few other ones that will just kind of pop up randomly for you to check out. The 2 websites I do have listed here is Zillow and Cyberhomes. Now these 2 websites basically do the same thing, and I do want to emphasize trying to use them because what they can provide for you is an after repair value of a property that you're looking into. Now, Zillow.com, if you were to go there and look up a property, it basically will give you what they call a Z estimate, which is the same thing as an after repair value. Now, their Z estimates are not always most accurate. The benefit of this tool is that they will give you other properties that have sold in the area and other properties that are listed for sale and just a variety of different information of that neighborhood. So then that way you can pick and choose what you want to use for comparables and determine your own after repair value. And so if you're not familiar with how to determine that, you take similar properties in the area and just kind of do an average price to kind of come up with your after repair value. So a very useful tool there. And the last tab is the Give Us Feedback tab, which I want to encourage you guys to try and use because we're always looking to try and improve the Real Precision system, and we would like to know how we can improve the applications and any suggestions that you have in order for us to add to the Real Precision system. So that's it for the Home tab. So thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next video.